This is the Ringside Renaissance Stranger Things crossover episode. I've got the hoodie, I've got the hat, and just like WWE Raw, that's the entire collaboration. No actors, no Demogorgons, just CM Punk beating Bron Breakker like he stole Eggo waffles. Jesse, roll the D&D dice because Hellfire lives and we believe. Ring the bell.
You are now listening to the Ringside Renaissance Wrestling Podcast.
And we're back for another episode, a very special episode, as people are saying, of Ringside Renaissance and the WWE Stranger Things crossover episode. Yeah, we are, as seen on Netflix, busted open approved, the original bad boys of the wrestling podcast world. And I'm here with the best co-host, the best tag team partner, the best friend in the world, very deadly Jesse. Yeah, and I'm Andrew Combat Jones. Yeah, and we are rated RR for Ringside Renaissance. And we're here, Jesse. I just got one question to ask you.
Yes.
Since we're back.
We're back.
And we're very deadly, Jesse. I got to ask you how you feel about this.
Hey, Kit, are you there?
Yeah.
I'm with it.
It's a banger. It's a banger. Kit Wilson's back, baby.
Here we go. Let's fucking go, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Kit, are you there?
Kit Wilson.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got a new intro
Let's
now.
go.
I got a new intro. I got to tell everybody, this isn't Conformity Gate. This is the Ringside Renaissance, and we are here on like imaginary episode that's coming, episode 9 of season 5. But
January 7th. It should be airing today.
It should be.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Conformity Gate, baby. Let's go.
Do you believe?
I believe. I don't know what I believe in, but I believe. I guess we'll find out.
What Combat Jones does believe is you need to like,
Yeah.
share, and subscribe. And I got to say, we're going to get into Raw in a little bit, but man, the Stranger Things episode had me a little bit hyped all the way up until the execution. I was very disappointed with it. Just a cash grab, obviously, through Netflix, but you know what?
Yeah, cool set. Cool everything. You know, they did the thing with the chapters and stuff like that, which I thought was probably the coolest part of it all, but no actors, no Demogorgons, no Vecna versus Gunther.
Everybody believed, man.
No upside down, just the set.
Yeah, they turned
like,
the
what were
camera
they
upside
thinking
down at the beginning?
Like they couldn't get any of the actors to show up. Like, I guess Netflix just baited them into it, told them they needed to do it for their. And you think they could have maybe did it last week too, even though it lines up big. It's more a big deal with like the season premiere of Raw again, the year premiere, anniversary. But they could have did the week before the actual finale of Stranger Things, unless that wasn't the actual real finale. Yeah,
time will tell.
Time will tomorrow.
This is what Raw was to me. Swing and a miss, because that just was not anything spectacular. I was not too thrilled about it.
Yeah, swing and a miss, I'd say is being a little harsh. I thought, it was on point and it did what it was supposed to do, but there was nothing too crazy that came out of it. But I think it was still it was successful for what they set out to do.
Yeah, and
played it safe.
Yeah, like I said, it's better than a zombie lumberjack match, I guess, which they've had in the past and stuff, which I was really hoping. I was like, if there's a Demogorgon lumberjack match, I'm going to lose my shit. I was really like, on the fence about that. But what I wasn't on the fence about, man,
Somebody will do it.
I gotta say, man, we've been like hot on Raw for a while and really dying down and kind of cooling off on SmackDown a little bit. SmackDown went to 3 hours, but there was some cool stuff on SmackDown this week. I really kind of was intrigued on that, man. Maybe like the tide's going to turn and SmackDown's going to be the show again. But hey, I'm all for it.
The 3 hours seemed like it was going to be quite a hike to get through, for SmackDown. True 3 hours compared to what Netflix does now at Raw. You just never know what you're going to get. But I thought it kind of flew by for the most part. And they planned it out pretty well with who they have, and they got other people stepping in now. We got Trick Williams and other stuff. The main event with Damian Priest and Aleister Black wasn't too bad, but that was the main event, so.
Yeah.
Cody and Drew. Yeah.
You pay $400. You pay $400 for a ticket to SmackDown, and you get Aleister Black and Damian Priest in the main event, which, hey, listen, no disrespect to those guys, but like, you pay that price, you're looking for a Cody Rhodes match or a Drew McIntyre match or, something that's going to really
I don't know
home.
What fight was harder, for Damian Priest, Aleister Black, or trying to figure out how to unlock the ambulance doors to get him in there.
Hey, man. Easy. Oh, man. Man, I don't know. It's funny because... talking about Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre, like you said, they announced what the 3 stages of hell was going to be. I don't know what you really think about this whole feud, but like I'm getting to the point where like it's either shit or get off the pot for Drew McIntyre. Like he's always in these like big time feuds and never wins them, and it's kind of just disheartening after a while. I mean,
could it be his time on SmackDown on cable TV to win the championship from Cody? 3 stages of hell. I didn't even know what to think of when I first heard that. Like, what are they going to make the 3 different matches? And they call it that a 2 out of 3 falls match too back in like Triple H and Stone Cold.
Yeah, just different.
Was that 3 stages of hell, or was that 2 out of 3 falls match?
No, it was 3 stages of hell.
Okay, it was that the famous one with Austin and Triple H. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're going to be able to recreate that, but man, you know what? Apparently, Cody can't recreate is just a picture of him and his dad that you probably could just print off Google. Because when Drew burned that picture, you would have thought, you would have thought that Drew just drove a bus full of kids off a bridge or something. Because Cody was incensed that picture got fucking burned. I mean, that was ridiculous.
Right. The most random picture.
The most random picture, man. And it's like, I understand the sentiment behind it, and you're burning a picture of my dad, but man, oh man, that picture is probably all. I'm Googling it right now to see if I can find the picture.
I know your dad's down there looking up at us right now. Drew getting in his head, spitting some fire, pissing on Cody's tour bus, doing all the dirty stuff. Yeah.
Now the 3 stages of hell got announced that the first match is just a standard wrestling match. The second one is a falls count anywhere, and the third one, if needed, is going to be a steel cage match. Obviously, there's going to be a third fall. Like, when have they ever announced a 2 out of 3 falls or 3 stages of hell, and it just went the 2 stages? Like,
I need to know this. Sam's on Sam's Wrestling. Has there ever been a 2 out of 3 falls match or a 3 stages of hell match that ended with 2 falls?
2 falls.
I need to know. And I need to know when, where, and everybody involed.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if there was ever 2 stages of hell because they didn't get to the third one. Could you imagine, bro, paying? We're just talking about ticket prices, paying because you hear of a 3 stages of hell match and you're like, I can't wait till they get to the cage, and it just doesn't happen. It just sits above the ring and never comes down.
And you would think if you were going to make a 3 stages of hell match, be like, I need this match so bad. It's three stages of hell. It's going to be so crazy. But the first match, it's just a plain old wrestling match.
Standard.
What's the point in even having the 3? Like, we should already be past this at that point. Like,
it's funny because the second one's a fall count anywhere. What if they pin somebody like across the street in a different building? Then they got to walk all the way back and get in the ring for a steel cage for the third fall.
To the steel cage. Yeah. I just want a one-on-one good old wrestling match with you, boy. Yeah, Cody Rhodes.
Do you think he's going to bring Pharaoh to Germany for this one?
I don't know. I'm going to beat you down in Berlin.
Drew McIntyre's got so much juice and just gets wasted, man. Every time. I get so upset about it. Like, I'm to the point where, like, I'm disliking seeing Drew McIntyre, and I like Drew McIntyre so much, man. Sucks.
Yeah.
It's
Cody just doing them dirty, wearing them suits.
Man.
Yeah, doing his thing. But, yeah, it should be interesting. See what they do on SmackDown and how far they'll go for a 3 stages of hell match on USA Network. But I'm assuming it'll be the last hour.
Yeah, probably.
It's got to be like an hour, right?
So.
It's not a paper. Yeah, it might be a quick one.
A lot of commercial breaks. A lot of commercials.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. So I don't know. Why don't they just make it a steel cage match and just let them just duke it out in a cage for 45 minutes? Whatever. It is what it is.
Just do another Hell in the Cell. I mean, whatever. They both been in them big fights, so you can break out the blood again and get crazy. But
I'm sure Drew's kind of scared of Hell in the Cells after the last one. But
yeah. Trick Williams debuted. He's back again, talking up to Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn talking about wanting the title, then Cody having a problem with it, acting like a little bitch about it. Like everybody ain't going for the title. Yeah. Randy Orton back. RKO and The Miz. Feeling festive. Happy New Year. And then, of course, got to talk about Kit Wilson like we did. And then the big reveal. Woo, woo, woo. Oh. No. It's Matt Cardona is here in the WWE, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good to see. And I knew that was just a matter of time. But yeah, I mean, Matt Cardona coming back, being Matt Cardona and not being Zack Ryder is pretty exciting. But that's why I wore the Karrion Kross shirt, because one of my predictions for 2026, we will see Karrion Kross back at a WWE ring. He's going to follow Matt Cardona to the WWE and just exemplify their feud there. Let's go with it. I was excited to see it. I know after he came back with the Last Time Is Now tournament, I knew it was only just a matter of time before we would get him back full time, but it was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be, actually. But
yeah, I'm surprised he didn't go to TNA or something like that with them getting their TV deal and I getting signed by them and stuff. But he's back doing the Rough Rider or the Radio Silence or whatever you want to call it. There wasn't quite sure on that either, but it is what it is. Yeah.
What did you think about you glossed over it a little bit a minute ago? What did you think about Randy Orton returning?
He got to
come after the Miz.
Pop. Yeah, to come out. Yeah. Miz was just looking for a spot to talk. He just needed a spot for Randy to come out and get the welcome back stuff, and probably won't be long before he's turning on Cody or something.
Agreed. You know what?
Or Kevin Owens is back. Who knows? Whenever.
At this point, I would have kind of saved Randy Orton coming back for the Rumble, because the Rumble's only a couple weeks away. So, like, if it's, you're just going to bring him back for a light feud with The Miz, like, just have him come back and be a surprise entrant in the Rumble just to get everybody. That'd be a pop, like a juiced pop, maybe not in Riyadh, but
maybe that'll be the match this next Friday. We'll get Randy and The Miz, but I don't know. It seems like they're gonna have to work him in towards Cody and the Rumble and everything coming up soon. We're gonna have to start getting people saying, "I'm declaring for the Rumble now." And that whole
you know
promo.
What I really miss is I miss when they used to do the spinner with the balls, and they used to open the ball. Be all mad, like it wasn't like there was actually a number inside of it.
Yeah, and that's what number you get. That's what you are. Yeah. And then bring back the draft. Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero stole the number from Ric Flair. He took my balls. He took my balls. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of pumped up for the Royal Rumble, but you just mentioned a really good name, man, for like a dark horse to win the whole thing would be Kevin Owens. That'd be awesome to have him come back and win the whole Rumble, So,
okay. Yeah. I don't know if he's ready yet or when he's back or if he's still injured, but
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, he was there during the last time is now on Saturday Night's Main Event.
Yep.
But I'm not exactly sure when he's going to be cleared. I don't think it's been kind of radio silence with that. So
Yeah, it could be a while then if it had to do with his neck and her back and all that type of stuff. But nonetheless, the Royal Rumble got plenty of people that have a chance of getting in. And for SmackDown, that's about it. Jade is still on her rampage with Michin and whoever else, or
B-Fab.
And
I think she
Tiffany.
fought B-Fab in like a house show or something and hurt her or something like that, I heard.
Oh,
But-
did she? Oh,
Yeah, that's
okay.
what I heard. I
All
think
the
she
holiday
hurt,
shows. Yeah.
yeah, she hurt Michin and B-Fab both, I think, in the past week or something like that. So
She really taking them out.
yeah. And also Giulia winning the United States title back, man, was kind of
Yeah.
she's so good, and I feel like she's being wasted right now from booking, but man, oh
Well, they
man,
kind of
excited
wasted
for
her booking too, as far as like what she did, because she was kind of came in as a heel, right? And that,
Yeah.
and now she was cheered and good, going against Chelsea Green. So interesting.
Boy, oh boy. I'm excited to see what happens, man, moving forward. I mean, like you said, the Royal Rumble's a few weeks away. Like, I kind of wish they would have saved this Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre match for the Rumble to give like some meat on the bone besides the Rumble matches. But
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of a short time to build a feud for the title to go to Royal Rumble, I think,
Going to be interesting to see who the Rumble matches are then at that point.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Both
And you
champions aren't going to be involved. I would assume they're not going to be in the Rumble, or
Right.
could they enter? You think they could enter to get the other belt too? But
Ooh, that'd be a spicy twist of fate. But you got to think
doubt
though,
it, though.
because of WWE's partnership with TNA, like really, like who's going to enter the Rumble?
Right.
Like
Right.
I don't know if they're going to do that big of splashes with surprise entrants and stuff like that over in Saudi Arabia. Like that doesn't seem to me like it would be like a big thing, and like it'd be hard to hide flying somebody out to Saudi Arabia and. For
Well, yeah, well,
surprise
that's what they're
entrance
talking
stuff,
about
yeah.
for Chris Jericho too. If that was the case, a lot of people thought he was going to show up on Monday Night Raw, and we are going to get the countdown timer. Adam Pearce did say something about breaking down the walls in his Monday Night Raw promo the night before, the day before. So it got a lot of people really upset when Jericho didn't show up, but it got everybody hyped up thinking that he was going to show up or talking about it and stuff, but no show. But I guess the Rumble would be a bigger way to do that. They're just going to have to hide him and get him over there like that.
I don't know. I don't want Jericho back. I've been pretty vocal about it, but like Fozzie's going on tour in February. So even if he came back in the Rumble, like he'd be on tour with Fozzy for like all of February. So what's the point of even coming back at this point?
Oh, maybe not then. Yeah. And then all the AEW trolls were out, today.
All 398,000.
You idiot Fed people.
Mm-hmm.
You thought you were going to get Chris Jericho. He's still under AEW contract on their website, you idiots.
Like that's a big loss.
You got by the Fed again.
Yeah.
They got by NXT, man. Under 400,000 average viewers on Dynamite last week. That's really exciting. So
Yeah.
keep it up.
But
They're the
we'll
best
give
wrestler that
respect
no
to
one watches.
Well, give respect to MJF. He's got back the Triple B, baby. Triple B.
Who's the heel? Who's the heel in that? Because Swerve and Hangman Adam Page choke him out with a chain. He wins the title. Now they're jumping him. It's like, who's the
Right.
real heel there? Come on.
Yeah.
There's no baby faces and heels in AEW if you pay attention. I hate whenever you criticize something AEW, they call you an E-drone and say you just don't pay attention. No, I pay attention. It just doesn't make sense.
An E-drone. That's a new one,
E-drone.
too.
An E-drone.
Or a Fed. The
Fed
Fedders.
fan.
The Fedders.
Yeah, so SmackDown was pretty cool. I don't know. I think they should move some star power over there. I almost feel like they should move the World Heavyweight title over there and move the Undisputed title over to Raw just to kind of shake things up a little bit, put a little bit more intrigue into SmackDown. But like we talked about at the beginning of this, man, Raw got a little bit stranger this week. It was Stranger Things in the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. I didn't know they were doing it in Brooklyn, man. And
Yep.
Man,
Brooklyn,
man.
baby.
The only thing that Stranger Things fans are going to be more disappointed about than Conformity Gate not happening was that none of the stars of the show were actually in attendance for Stranger Things.
Yeah. There was no craziness.
Was Mulder and Scully?
Maybe. You never know. Yeah.
I liked Raw, though, man. Raw was
nothing
pretty
at
fun.
all.
Nah.
Nothing at all.
Nah.
Oh, you liked Raw?
I liked Raw itself. Yeah, I liked Raw. I didn't like the whole stage and props and everything else.
Oh, I got
it seemed kind of like goofy and silly at that point. It seemed like 1995 Raw or something. But like
Corey and Michael Cole getting out of the van.
The squawk. Yeah.
The squawk.
So ridiculous. With the shag carpet in the back. It's like Michael Cole flashback to his time in the 70s, man.
Oh, I forgot to dress up.
Yeah.
Corey Graves is the only person on the WWE roster or staff that literally dressed up. Now, I've seen a couple wrestlers wearing shirts, but nobody else really embraced the theme of the night, I guess.
No. I like how CM Punk wore like a varsity jacket. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's like Steve Harrington." It's like, bro,
that's what I thought at first. No, that's not. It's a Steiner jacket.
Yes, thank you. Because he was.
If it would have been green,
green,
green and white, it could have been the Hawkins jacket. If they would have did something like that, it would have made sense. I would have got it. But yeah, he was clearly trolling and trying to get in Bron Breaker's head. It was definitely a Steiner jacket in the same color, and it's a varsity jacket. Yeah. Same as Stranger Things, what they had, different color though.
Do you think that they probably should have waited till the next time they had Raw in Indiana to do it, and would have made it a little bit more?
Oh, is that where he was from? Indiana? I don't know. Yeah.
Well, Hawkins, Indiana.
Oh, Hawkins. Yeah, they could have. Yeah. But then,
hey,
I don't know.
We're in New York
there
with
is
Montauk, so.
There is really no Hawkins, Indiana. The whole show was filmed in Georgia, outside Atlanta. So
okay,
I don't think there's much of people in Indiana really.
They're not tied to it.
They don't got nowhere to tie it to. It doesn't even exist. Yeah.
I tie it off sometimes. It makes me last longer.
Dave LaGreca said that it looked like it reminded him of the day after Halloween.
Yeah.
Like people were just dressed up and didn't know why, and it was still there, but there was literally nothing going on with any of it.
Yeah, I liked backstage where they were interviewing people. They had like a dead Demogorgon like laying there. It just looked like a deflated, like with the inflatable lawn ornaments. It just looked like a deflated one, like sitting off in the corner. They really mailed it in on that one.
They brought in all the props. Yeah,
the surf pizza van was only like a paddle car. It wasn't even a real van.
They should have at least had a fog machine in that baby.
Yeah.
Man.
But hey, what I did enjoy about it was the first two matches of the night were not only women's matches, but they were both title matches. We had the women's tag team title match, and then followed by the women's intercontinental title match. I thought it was really cool to kind of highlight and showcase the women's wrestling. I've been saying for the last few weeks that I really love the women's tag team division. Really think that's one of the strongest like divisions right now.
Right.
Rhea Ripley and Io Sky is kind of suspect for the ones winning the titles and stuff, but I'm appreciating what they're doing with the booking, keeping Rhea Ripley away from the world title picture, because legitimately who's going to beat Rhea Ripley? And like, she is the mega star of the women's division. Sorry, Combat Jones, you can put your tallywhacker away. It's not Liv Morgan.
I don't know.
The true star of the women's division is Rhea Ripley in every metric. And to kind of keep her away from the main title picture a little bit, I think it's a smart choice by WWE, and and actually brings more prestige to the tag team titles to have like the talent and the caliber that they have going for the tag team titles and it meaning something to them. So all power to them.
It'll be interesting to see where they go with Rhea and Io being the champions and who they're going to face and what that's going to mean. I mean, going forward with their friendship and ultimately what it's going to lead to if that's going to be them breaking up. because they got a very interesting relationship, I will say, especially during their entrance. But you know, Rhea.
Apparently, Buddy Matthews is into Asians.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's even more than we thought. Yeah. So is Rhea gonna turn heel off of the? We already seen Io Sky the heel before all this started. You know, with that. So with that whole relationship going sour, I don't know how I feel about all that. You know, but who will be up next to face them, other than like the Judgment Day and stuff like that?
Yeah, Charlotte and Alexa Bliss.
Charlotte
maybe?
and Alexa, yeah, that too. And
am I the only one that feels dirty whenever Io Sky goes?
Yeah, I don't know what that came out of nowhere. That became like a yeet thing. Like,
yeah,
I think she always kind of did it, but
pointing. I think like,
yeah, it's like open hand. Yeah.
Every time I see it, and then the people in the crowd are doing it, I'm like, no, don't do that. Like, don't do that.
But yeah, Rhea and Io seemed to get a pretty easy win off a decent match. Wasn't too bad, you know, going through the motions, I suppose. But they got the win and they're the champions. I was a little surprised, but
can you imagine
ultimately
the beating?
Not also.
You know, imagine the beating Kairi Sane's gonna get afterwards from Asuka. Like,
oh yeah,
Kairi.
I'm sure they could pay subscriptions for that one because I think they'd pull a lot of the AEW fans over if they kind of aired that out. But
yeah,
congratulations.
What else we got? Oh, Javon Evans got signed a Raw contract while the commercial break was happening, apparently. So congratulations to him.
And it's funny how that works out, that like the draft doesn't mean shit anymore, I guess, because like there's gonna be no call-ups from NXT anymore. It's just apparently like you have a couple good matches, because I'm pretty sure they said Femi was getting called up to SmackDown, right? Or Trick Williams did, but I think
Trick Williams did, and then they showed like a very small vignette of Femi last night.
Yeah,
it didn't say anything; it just showed him doing his thing. Yeah, and so
I wish I had shoulders, man.
He'll be somewhere. Definitely, I'm in the Royal Rumble, I'm sure.
I wish I had shoulders like Femi, bro.
Yeah.
I wish I was a little bit taller. Wish I was a baller. Wish I had a girl that looked good, I would call her. Yeah, then we had the long-awaited, for 4 weeks, rematch for the Women's Intercontinental title, Becky Lynch against Maxine Dupree. I feel like the more these two wrestle each other, the sloppier it kind of gets, but I'm still big on Maxine Dupree.
It wasn't great, but it was all right. I mean,
the finish.
I guess the finish. The finish shocked me, but it was kind of just like, because Maxine Dupree is getting better, but she still kind of seems like she's just scripted and going through the motions with it to a certain extent, and not just improvising, and Becky kind of carrying her through it to a certain extent. So
yes,
but whatever. Becky had to get a little bit of cheat in to hold the rope to win, off the ankle lock reversal type of deal. So
now I gotta say, now to piggyback off that, the referee wasn't Jessica Carr, because Jessica Carr would have caught that. And
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
that Dracula looking motherfucker that was the referee really didn't catch that, and it bummed me out.
I won't see anything, Becky. Just make sure you count. Give the money to the count. Yeah. Pay me off, Becky. I won't see the rope.
I won't see the ropes.
Yep. Becky is definitely the Donald Trump of the WWE universe. And now she has the Intercontinental Championship. Everybody says it. Everybody sees it. They say it's the greatest.
Next on our list,
she's killing it. She's killing it right now with that gimmick. She's becoming so much of a hated heel that people are going to start to love it because it's becoming so good.
Yeah, and the next thing she has to do is to invade Venezuela.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we had more of like nothing happening with the Stranger Things, and it's really upsetting me.
Where's the damn bomb drop?
Do you want me to say it again?
Venezuela. There you go.
Venezuela.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, like I said, the more I was watching the Stranger Things Raw, the more I was realizing they were going to do nothing with it. The more I got disappointed with it.
Yeah, I
Javon
thought,
Evans
okay,
signing was
they're
cool.
got to be waiting halfway, and then now they're going to announce the actors sitting ringside at the least, or
Yeah.
this or that. Did you see all like the dirt sheets like the week before going into this whole thing of how there's all this stuff that was going to happen? Steve Hawkins or what's his name? Joe
Here we go, Joe Carey.
Carey, he was going to be out there with Punk, or he was supposed to perform his song with Joe. The end of the beginning, he was going to perform it. What else? That
Back
AJ
to
Lee was.
Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah. What a banger. God.
What a banger, bro.
What a banger out of nowhere. TikTok, man.
That came out 3 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a banger. But it's still alive and well. And
Shout
that
out Djo,
AJ Lee was gonna have a moment with Millie Bobby Brown, allegedly, and this whole thing, something was gonna happen there. Like, what? I don't know. People make up too much shit. It's just
funny.
ridiculous.
It
got our hopes up. This is what it did, I guess. Seeing all this stuff was like they have to do something, but no, nothing.
Man, Sonny Kiss comes out with Will Byer. That would really fit. Wow, that would have fit.
Take that in the upside down.
Oh my goodness, that's exciting.
Emotional damage.
We got here because I want to hear your thoughts on it, because I watched this late last night, and like we talked about earlier, CM Punk defended the World Heavyweight title against Bron
it was Breaker, Chapter 6, The Beast and the Badass.
Could have come up with something better than that. Like I said, I the whole coat to kind of get in the head of Braun Breaker, the Steiner coat coming out. Braun Breaker looked like intense as hell. Like he looked like there for the moment. They showed him backstage walking through, ready to go. And it was like, it was funny how they first showed him backstage. Like everybody from the Vision kind of like stood on either side of the hallway. And then he, like, okay, buddy, like your match isn't for another 2 hours. Calm down. But you're gonna burn yourself out before you get to the ring. But
which is what he did.
Yeah, he snapped a couple poppers before he jumped in that ring to get going. But
I think he was some Pop Rocks and Coke.
What kind of Coke? Did he talk to Tony Khan? Yeah, so I think like the intensity that he showed during the match was awesome. I think like it actually like put some seeds of doubt in my head. And yeah, like I didn't like the interference by the Vision and then like the luchadors coming out to fight him off. Yeah. That was a little bit whatever for me.
You knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well, I thought something was gonna happen. We always thought something was gonna happen with either Austin Theory or Seth Rollins or a change, and that never happened. You know,
right.
I thought with how the whole match went and with the promos leading up to it and Braun talking about how he was going to finish off Punk real quick with the spear and all that, to add more and more suspense, they should have done something different in the beginning where Braun just came out and hit Punk with a spear right off, and Punk kicks out at like 2.99 to make everybody think it was about to just be over real quick, and then you get back and get into the match of what you're about doing anyways, and it would have really, threw people for a loop and kind of swerved everybody, because we were thinking maybe it could be over very quick, and that's how the promos kind of led up to it, and Braun didn't kind of go into it acting like he was trying to get it over with, like he was trying to punish Punk. I guess. Yeah.
The only when I'll tell you when the seeds of doubt started really getting in my head a little bit is that when Paul Heyman, when the rest of the division fought off and Paul Heyman came up onto the apron and CM Punk went over and hit him, I was like, he's going to turn around into a spear like that. I thought
that's I thought it was going to be over. I thought Punk was done then when he hit Paul Heyman. Yeah.
And then he Braun Breaker with the spear, and Punk moved out of the way, and Braun Breaker face dove right onto the outside. Like,
oh yeah,
oh no! I thought he was knocked out at that point. I said, oh no, Braun Breaker knocked himself out, man. I was like, that ain't.
And
good.
then they had that. I don't know what it was. It a botched Frankensteiner?
Yeah, I think so.
What happened? What was supposed to happen? Do you think? Do you think he was supposed to Frankenstein him there, and they messed up, and Punk messed up, or Punk was supposed to block it, and it just didn't look right the way that he did block it?
Well, I know you and that Punk never botches or messes up, so I would have to say that it was Braun Breaker's fault the whole time. He
almost landed on his neck.
Yeah, he no-sold just to make Punk look bad in the moment,
And then they go to do it again, and he does do the Frankensteiner to him. But as he's doing it, Punk's legs are like his tights get caught in the bar thing that goes between the turnbuckle and the post, and it gets like wedged up his ass or something and the camera people did a great job because you saw it there for 1 second while he's like laying on the ground. You're like, what the hell is that? And I had to rewind it to see that it was that little black thing that came off that got stuck there. I was like, I didn't know what the hell it was. And then as soon as the camera clicks back to the different angle, it's gone.
Yeah, we almost saw Punk's junk there. That's
what I thought it was at first. Or something was hanging out from his shorts, but it wasn't. It was.
You were about to shoot ropes, huh? You were so excited.
Yeah, I was.
Finally, after all this.
And then he picked Punk up for the power slam or something. And they had said some words, and the mic had picked it up. I don't know. I couldn't make it out, but it was like, I'll do it right this time, or gonna mess that up, or I wasn't gonna do that to you, or something like that. He said, I don't know. And then Punk reversed it to the DDT. But yeah, there was a couple of false finishes that were interesting, that you thought it was going to be over for both of them. And Braun Breaker hitting Punk through the table with that clothesline was great.
That was intense, bro.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a double count out. I really thought that's how it was going to
end.
Yeah,
that's why I thought they were going for a second. Yeah. But
too.
like you said, as soon as Punk got his hands on Paul Heyman and punched him, I was like, oh, shit, it's over now. And then when he didn't get him for the GTS that one time, too, I was like, oh, man, that's not good. And then they're like, screw it. And there's like, I'm going to hit you with a pile driver, too. And the Lucha thing, the whole running with all of them was hilarious because they just come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And you get a Hurricane Rana onto Austin Theory that perfectly places him with his head to the post.
Yeah.
And Rey Mysterio is hanging up in the air, about to get put through the table, and Bronson Reed gets double kicked, and it turns into Rey Mysterio pulling a DDT on him and taking him.
I think
perfect placement.
I think it's funny that
timing.
Bronson Reed probably weighs more than all three of them combined, and like they're just coming in and like wrecking shop real quick. And was it the Usos that came out and saved him because of the War Games and everything else? Nah. Was it Roman Reigns after the handshake after War Games to kind of even the odds? Nah. It was just the Luchadors coming out because Punk helped Rey Mysterio one time. But I don't know. It is what it is, man. But one thing that I really hate, and shout out to Sam's on Wrestling, I'm going to put this in my lockbox, as they call it. I hate when one wrestler does the finisher of their opponent and then pins them and only gets a 2 count, and everybody's like surprised by it. Like, oh, Braun Breaker just did the go to sleep to Punk and he didn't get a 3. It's like, of course he didn't get a 3. Like, what do you think is going to happen, man? But you know what? Shout out to Punk getting the STF on Braun Breaker. Shout out John Cena.
It turned in. It was a good match. They went back and forth with a lot of different things throughout the match, and they had that whole submission angle where they went back and forth
wrestling. Yep.
With the which was good. So you got to give respect to Braun Breaker and Punk. Like, Punk's either getting really old or he's becoming even better and better at selling and looking like he's hurt with every move that happens to him. Maybe it's a little bit of both, but
a little bit of both. Yeah,
he was still hanging in there and doing great and running with the youngin' Bron Breakker, and Bron Breakker is just showing that he can hang with the best in the world and with anybody. And it was a great match. And I think personally going into it too, I thought it was a better idea if Punk won. Just saying. And I think it was still a better idea for Punk winning anyways, because I think when Braun does win, it should be on a bigger stage like
Agreed.
WrestleMania or something
Agreed.
else. And this adds just more of a chip on his back. And if you just throw him the World Heavyweight Championship this easy and this quick, it kind of feels like it was when Jay, I'm going to strike a rocket to your back, to your ass right now. Or when Gunther got it and going back forward, or the same reason that they don't just throw it on LA Knight or something like that, because same thing happened with Jay with Intercontinental title and then World Heavyweight title. Just happened too quick in progression. Like they should wait a little bit.
And, you just brought him up too. And that's interesting. Why didn't they have LA Knight come out and help out? Like after being taken out a few weeks ago by Austin Theory.
Oh, he's done. He
Bronson
went through
Reed.
Yeah, he's out.
Do you think he's going to be like the surprise comeback at the Royal Rumble to win the whole thing? Oh, come
LA
on
Knight
now.
to win the Rumble? Oof, I don't know. There's so many names now.
Yeah.
To win the Rumble. And then, we haven't seen Roman either, so what the hell's going on with him?
It's Saudi Arabia. He might be the winner too, man.
Brock
Cody and
Lesnar, is he
Roman
going to
3.
show up?
Of course.
We got all these people, so many. And then that'll lead to the Elimination Chamber, which is big too, that we got to remember that is also in Chicago too. So how will that play in with Punk and AJ Lee, if so, with whatever happens?
That's going to be where Joe Carey shows up.
Joe Carey.
Elimination Chamber.
Back in Chicago.
What a banger, bro. What a banger. And hey, guess what?
That's the certified, song of this episode. I'll go ahead and say it right now.
I got to remember that.
Yeah. This episode. Yeah.
What's funny too is I heard he overtook Taylor Swift on some chart with that song. But
really? Yeah. On TikTok, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
But and shout out to him for going by a different stage name, so he didn't just get like fans off from his actual name.
Well, his name's Joe, and he's Joe. But
I thought it was DJ.
Well, Joe, or maybe it's Djo. I don't know, but yeah. Anyways,
banger doesn't matter.
Still refreshing Uber? Yeah, don't. TrueNorth private transport is scheduled, flat rate, and confirmed in advance. So when you book a ride, it actually exists. No surge pricing, no cancellations, no stress. If timing matters, your ride is already locked in. TrueNorth private transport. Follow on Facebook.
Thank you for today's sponsor. Yeah, appreciate that.
Yes, gotcha.
But yeah, so that was this week in wrestling. Before we wrap it up, I do want to say, because we've been kind of, early choices, early predictions, early ideas. I know we're gonna have a predictions episode for Royal Rumble, but like if you're just looking at the landscape right now of everything that's going on and where like the trajectory of where they're going and what you think is going to shape up to WrestleMania, what do you think is going to be like just a soft, we don't have to get into full detail of it. We're gonna have a full breakdown later on, but
yeah,
if you could see Royal Rumble winner, Elimination Chamber winner, and Mania main events, what do you think they're going to be? Well, we could just do men.
Wow.
Unless you want.
I don't even know where to go with this. Can we not count out
Seth frickin' Rollins
to return at the Royal Rumble and maybe win it?
I think so. I think you can count that out.
You think we can count that out? Okay. Is he out too far past that? Okay. Gunther, Joe Henry. I mean, Drew McIntyre, Brock Lesnar, Punk hangs on, Cody hangs on, Roman Reigns, I really don't even know. I can't even make a prediction on it. Like,
I think Roman's going to win the Rumble and face Cody at WrestleMania. And then Elimination Chamber, I would have to say
Punk's on the line with the title there, or is that?
No, I think whoever wins is going to face Punk at Mania. So I would
Punk's
really like
win at a Chamber then on a match, I guess.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to have a match. Yeah,
I'd really like to see, honestly, I'd like to see like Braun Breaker win the Elimination Chamber and face Punk again at WrestleMania or something.
And then beat him or something like that.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Or Seth comes back and screws it up as the Money in the Bank again.
Imagine but like the pop that would be. Like,
yeah.
I almost wish they would have saved Braun Breaker and Punk because like them having the match, the Vision kind of taking over, and then Seth coming out and siding with Punk and like
well, maybe
since
it's still some time in the distance, if they kind of keep Braun and Punk's, give them distance, as far as on the roster and what they're doing now. But we'll see what's up next for Punk, I guess, right? We should see on Monday night if the Vision pulls up and maybe Paul is like, there could be some dissension there because Braun didn't get the job done. So maybe Paul thinks Logan Paul can do it, or Austin Theory can do it, or they think they can do it better than Braun. So that could lead to something in between them, or that could lead to more matches with Punk. Or will Punk move on? Well, we're also getting Gunther, which we didn't really talk about, but he just came out and did his whole thing too, and got slapped by AJ Styles, which was great. Gunther's heat is amazing right now. The booze he's getting is great. But we're getting a match very quick with him and AJ Styles. I thought they would hold off on that until maybe like Royal Rumble or something like that. So I guess they're getting that little feud out the way for now. So it frees them up for the Royal Rumble
too. You know what I mean? Like that feud might play into the Rumble itself. I didn't realize absolutely how small AJ Styles was until he stands across from Gunther. It was like,
right.
It's like you and I standing next to each other. It's kind of a little bit disheartening. But
oh, okay. I thought okay, whatever. Yeah.
I said you were getting taller. I didn't mean your height. But so
okay. Yeah.
So I think women's Royal Rumble, we're kind of in agreement right now. Bianca's probably going to come back and win that and face Jade at WrestleMania. That kind of seems like
Liv Morgan, baby.
Oh Jesus.
Liv Morgan has new merch out, and it's the Revenge Tour Part 2. And you need to read the T-shirt, the merch, because it's like a Netflix graphic of like a TV show or a movie that she's in, and it's a Revenge Tour Part 2, and it mentions a bunch of stuff in the description, which I think are not predictions but spoilers for what's to come. Betrayal, lust, all types of stuff, which we knew was going to happen anyways within the Judgment Day. But I think Liv's either going to win the Elimination Chamber or the Royal Rumble. She's been getting very close with the Royal Rumble. I think it's her time this year.
Yeah,
she's a star.
I honestly want to know, like, what Revenge Tour 2, what is she in revenge for now? Like, there's nothing she's revenging. Like, Kyrie
her title, the Judgment Day, the Roxanne and all them taking her spot, and yeah, she'll figure it out.
How upset are you going to be that there's going to be 30 women in a Royal Rumble match and they're all going to be dressed like from neck to toe in clothes?
I'm interested to see how much changes, because it seems like every year it changes a little more. Like they get a little more liberal with what they're allowed to wear, less conservative, or whatever you want to. His Excellency would call it. I ain't calling his ass that. No. But yeah, we'll see. It should be interesting to see how much changes. But yeah, it's going to be ridiculous. It seems kind of weird that they're totally okay there with having men half naked and looking at men half naked, but it'll also get you thrown over the top of a building. But if it comes to a woman being in the Royal Rumble, they got to cover up. That's
very true. What's really funny too is like,
what's that mean?
What are you trying to tell us?
Here's your sign.
Yeah. It'd be funny if during the Royal Rumble match, like a girl like rips off another girl's sleeve and then rips off the other sleeve, and the whole crowd's gasping. Like,
oh my god,
it's a sleeve.
Wardrobe malfunction. Somebody's gonna pull a Janet Jackson out in this bitch. Yeah. Who's going to do it?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to be open-minded about it, and we're getting the Royal Rumble earlier in the day, so I guess we really can't complain about that. We don't have to sit up half the night, so that's pretty cool.
And Raw and SmackDown will be on earlier, I believe, too. This next one, 2 o'clock, or something like that.
Yeah.
Royal Rumble, I don't know. For the women, if Bianca's ready, I could see Bianca being the favorite. If not, Liv, and then reverse that for the Elimination Chamber.
Oh, okay.
We haven't seen Tiffany Stratton in a while too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Nia Jax, and then we don't know when Naomi will be back either.
Yeah, she still had her baby.
Yeah, so she's still got because SummerSlam was after some. Yeah, so
it's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be a little bit. Yeah.
But man, let us know what you think is going to happen. I want to know people's predictions for the Royal Rumble because it's really just like a crapshoot at this point. Like
it's right around the corner too, and nobody's said they're entering yet, or we don't. Another example is going to Montreal to see the Saturday night main event at the end of the month, right before the Royal Rumble. The tickets are still on sale, which means they obviously haven't sold out, and they haven't announced any matches for it yet. There is no match card. If you go on the website, it shows who's going to be there, which they normally do. Most of the time, it doesn't change. Like they are pretty accurate about it a lot, but doesn't say the matches or what it's going to be. So a lot can change just in between those events going into it. So we'll see who declares and what the hell happens.
Now, the true question for that is, if they release the match card and you're underwhelmed, are those going to go back up on Ticketmaster as resales, or are you going?
I mean, I got to go at this point regardless, but I went with the intentions that I saw CM Punk, that it was going to be there and that he's the world champion. He's still the world champion, so I would assume there's a very good chance that he's going to be there as the world champion with the championship on the line, or if not in a tag match or in a bigger tag match or something that means nothing.
Do you think that Jesse the Body Ventura is going to be there?
If he goes to Canada, if he goes to Montreal and Canada, maybe. It seems like he hasn't been there lately though. So
no, he was at the last time is now one, right?
Was he talking? Yeah, maybe.
I believe he was there just a little bit. I don't think he played a big role or nothing. But
WWE's also let Travis Scott go and adopted the new single from Eminem. The monster song for WWE Raw. Yeah, it's not 4x4 anymore by Travis Scott.
The new song, Godzilla, that came out 8 years ago.
8 years ago, yeah. It is a banger. It is a banger. It was a banger when it came out. But yeah, no more Travis Scott. They cut their ties, so I guess he ain't taking no bumps. And he's taking bumps, but not those kind of bumps. Yeah.
Do you think that Do you think Eminem's going to come out and bitch slap CM Punk like Travis Scott bitch slap Cody Rhodes?
Oh man,
just saying.
Eminem would definitely get a huge pop. They should definitely have an event in Detroit, and after the Knicks sweep the Detroit Pistons in the playoffs and get revenge from what happened.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Spaghetti.
Yeah. Andy Milonakis. Let's go, baby. Yeah. We just had WWE SmackDown and WWE Monday Night Raw's 2-year anniversary. Stranger Things spectacular 1-year anniversary. Second year of becoming Stranger Things. Yeah.
Nailed it.
And we'll see if there's any surprises coming. You never know, but
just like one of Bill Cosby's guests waking up early, they have a surprise coming.
Yes. Things are getting real slippery, like P. Diddy's bathroom floor with baby oil.
Man, a lot of people are doing a lot of similarities between the whole Diddy and Trump thing but But now this whole thing and Trump's obsession with oil really drove it home that.
Oh, yeah, oil, baby.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Money, 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 money. Yeah. The Royal Rumble's coming. Saturday night main event is coming. And WrestleMania is coming. Ah.
What's not coming
Yes.
is Conformity Gate.
Yes, we will see. And it was a very strange WWE Raw, and we'll see where we're going forward with everything. Let us know what you think in the comments. And we can't wait to be back here next week to talk about what happened. Yeah, we are, as seen on Netflix, Busted Open Approved, the original bad boys of the wrestling podcast world. We are rated RR for Ringside Renaissance. And of course, that is the best tag team partner, the best friend, the best co-host in the world. Very deadly Jesse. And I'm Andrew Combat Jones. And you've been listening to the Ringside Renaissance Wrestling Podcast. We believe